Yesterday, we witnessed a man clearly not only unqualified for his job, but also a man who can't be trusted that is endangering our nation's health. Robert Kennedy Jr., the Secretary of Health and Human Services, lied under oath when he testified during his confirmation hearings that he would support the national vaccination policy. Since he was confirmed, along a party line vote, he has created chaos in our science and medical communities. In recent weeks, we have seen an exodus of leading experts who would not align themselves with perverting established fact. 4 leading officials at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention resigned in the same week. One cited a request from Kennedy's team to change established studies to fit Kennedy's anti-vaccine views. Susan Monterez, the Trump appointee who served all of 3 weeks as CDC director before being fired by RFK, said the following in a Wall Street Journal editorial yesterday about her short-lived boss. Those seeking to undermine vaccines use a familiar playbook, discredit research, weaken advisory committees, and use manipulated outcomes to unravel protections that generations of families have relied on to keep deadly diseases at bay. Once trusted experts are removed and advisory bodies are stacked, the results predetermined. This isn't reform, it is sabotage. Public health shouldn't be partisan. Vaccines have saved millions of lives under administrations of both parties. Parents deserve a CDC they can trust to its children above politics, evidence above ideology, and facts above fear. I was fired for holding that line, end quote. Now I want you to listen to the following exchanges between clearly fed up senators and the secretary.
You have had this job for 8 months and you don't know the data about whether the vaccine saved lives?
That's the problem, is that they didn't have the data.
Mr. Chairman, the Secretary of Health and Human Services doesn't know how many Americans died from COVID. Doesn't know if the vaccine helped prevent any deaths. And you are sitting as Secretary of Health and Human Services? How can you be that ignorant?
The question is, everyone who wants it, that was your promise.
No, I didn't. I never promised that I was going to recommend products for which there is no indication.
When you said...
And I know you've taken $855,000 from pharmaceutical companies, Senator.
Did you hold up a big sign saying that you were lying when you said that? Because you are the one who said you would not take them away.
Every Republican got corporate PAC money for the pharmaceutical industry. Democrats as well. Everybody is corrupt, but you? Is that what we're looking at? I don't think so. And I think the issue now...
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, I think you do know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The issue is every time anyone disagrees with you...
Are you saying the pharmaceutical industry was supporting my presidential campaign?
No, I'm saying...
I don't think so.
I'm not saying that.
Are you a trustworthy person? And we should have waited for an answer then. Let's move on.
I don't even know what you're talking about. You're talking gibberish.
Mr. Secretary, let me speak slowly and clearly so that you can understand me through my New Mexico accent.
And then give me a chance to answer.
Does this help? Can you understand me?
Yes.
Appreciate that.
You know, in many ways, what RFK Jr. has done to the COVID vaccine is only a preview. Kennedy's next target may be the entire childhood immunization schedule. Diseases like measles, chickenpox, and polio. Diseases virtually wiped out because of safe and effective vaccines, they're going to be resurrected because of baseless conspiracies. Additionally, the next pandemic, and there will be another one, will find us less prepared than ever to combat. Kennedy, he's just funded the research that could develop the next needed vaccine by canceling $500 million in research that had already been approved. For good measure, Kennedy is also cutting funding to states to prepare and respond to future outbreaks of infectious diseases. Add this to the dereliction of duty, his insistence on replacing respected, experienced scientists and doctors with decades of experience and put instead cracks and quacks and conspiracists, and they are playing Russian roulette with our nation's health. RFK never should have been nominated, let alone confirmed. As evidenced by even Republicans concerned yesterday on the Hill, the president must immediately admit his mistake and demand his resignation. The nation's well-being may well hang in the balance.